All right, guys, welcome. What's going on? And welcome back to some more HumanitZ. I hope everybody's having a good night. We're going to be jumping in, continuing our playthrough. Last episode, we got super lucky. So we were trying to hit some of the bunkers, some of the bigger POIs. One of the bunkers required like a key card and I didn't know how to get. And literally we went to a new survivor camp, and they had a trader there who had the freaking key card for sale. It just happened to work out like that. So now we can get into that bunker. I don't remember all of the other items that we needed though in order to actually access the bunker, because you got to like power it up and then use the key card. So there was like two parts to it. But we're also going to be trying to do some looting today, hitting some towns, trying to get some stuff. But I want to say again, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate you all. Nate, I appreciate you showing up again, man. It means a lot to me, bro. Oh, Nopers, I know, dude. My streams tend to get later and later as time progresses here. All right, hold on a sec. Let me see. So yeah, I'm just settling in after we just finished playing some Ghost Recon. And now we're all right. Well, let me get the thing up for you guys so you can see the game. There we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's wintertime, isn't it? Yeah, I got cold. In my time in the Marines, did I ever see or meet Chesty? Chesty Puller? I don't think Chesty's alive, bro. At least now that I know him. Chesty was like two men, Dan Daly. No, that was Smedley, but Chesty Puller. Yeah, I didn't even know he was alive, dude. Oh, the pup. I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure like Chesty's long gone, bro. No, I never got to meet Chesty, the pup. Vic say he's way gone, dude. Don't forget the crowbar. If you didn't say that, Kay, you know I would have forgot, bro. You know I would have forgot. It's forgetting the crowbar is what I do, chat. Whoa, what is this area? I ain't never seen that. I also wanted to work on the base a little bit. I don't. Chesty died in 71. Dang, that's not too. Okay. I mean, Chesty's a Marine Corps legend, along with Dan Daly, Smedley Butler. Those guys are actually Marine Corps legends. GG's. Is it hard to get going in the beginning? Kind of depends on what your goals are. Overall survival in this game, like just, you know, staying alive day to day in the beginning of the game it's a little rough until you kind of learn the game a bit. But once you get a hand on food, water, shelter, it's not too bad. But yeah, it's got a little bit of a learning curve to it in the beginning. But yeah, once you get past that, it really does open up quite a bit. All right, so we're trying to figure out what we're starting with today. I guess while it's nighttime, what we'll do is we'll work on the wall. But I actually changed my mind, chat. So right now, I wanted to do all these log walls. All these log walls are just going to be way more work than if I just do non-log variants. So I'm going to go ahead and actually redo these blueprints. And we're going to do the regular walls with planks. So then that means I could go out, grab a bunch of logs, cut them into planks, and then we just got to use nails. So I never met, no, I never met Arlie. He went to one of my buddies, my boy Rick. Arlie went to one of his Marine Corps balls in Cali. I guess Arlie used to go to the Marine Corps ball all the time in Pendleton. And I don't know if he lived in California or what, but I was stationed in Okinawa, so I never ever seen him or met him. Guess map, boom, 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 boom. Okay, all good. But yeah, there was he was a special guest at Marine Corps balls all the time. From what I heard, at least. Yeah. So let's go. We're going to grab the... should I just do... Yeah, we just need a hammer, then. We'll just do the hammer. 65%. Blinkston, what's going on? But Observe, again, thank you for the 13, man. Any new survival games on the horizon? No big ones that I can think of, like new ones. Not that I can think of. So as you guys know, we built these small game traps here to try to get us a little food. Food's getting a little tight for us right now. Winter time's kicking in. We went on a hunt, and yeah, dude, I actually could not find anything on the hunt that we were in. It was actually pretty wild. So we ended up having to come back. We set up this small game situation. We're going to leave that up just so I have the layout of how I want to do this other one. All right, so now we're going to swap over to just the regular wood walls right like this, guys. Yeah. Whoop. So these are still just as good, kind of. Only problem is they are getting a little low right there. Not sure how I feel about that. We might have to stack two. But we'll kind of see. Because it depending on how it goes, the enemy might be able to come right up to the wall. The humans might be able to come right up to the wall and shoot at us. I dropped my hammer. Oh, there you go. There it is. Yeah, it's pretty low compared to the spike walls. I mean, the spike walls were pretty low over here, too. That shit really just wants to frickin' double stack, dude. But you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we're gonna have to double stack. At least we can double stack these, though. Yeah, we're gonna have to double stack over here. The walls. It's all good, though. That might be good. I don't think they could shoot us through this one here. If we take some pop shots at some point, if they take pop shots at us, we'll deal with it. But all right, so that's gonna be the new layout here. The beams, I think, do go inside, but the damn walls kept flipping and spinning, and every time I tried to flip them, they didn't want to work. So it's all good. It's a little bit of texture, you know what I mean? A little bit of pokage. A little bit of pokage, you know. All right, so we are gonna empty this van out, and then we're gonna take the chainsaw up, load up a bunch of logs. So let's get the rest of this cleared out here. We did pretty well on that loot run. Chainsaw that. Can you double stack, triple stack? Can you, Lloyd? Can you double stack, triple stack? Dude, I ain't watched Dumb and Dumber in actual ages, bro. Like since I was a youngin'. That was my favorite. It was one of my favorite movies of all time, dude. I can't even tell you how many. I probably watched Dumb and Dumber fucking probably over 100 times. Easily over 100 times. Any meds? Oh, I gotta put my hose back in the truck. So we got a little bit of food here. I got another bag of flour. I'm gonna eat this these berries. Rich, how you doing, man? All right, GT's on that. Tuna, 2 cans. Anyways, I don't know how I still can't see that shit, bro. That's actually fucking wild, bro. Cause I can see your normal comments now. So I figure if I can see your normal comments, everything should. That's just stupid, bro. I appreciate the 23, man. You know I appreciate you, brother. I'm doing good tonight, man. Cause before I couldn't even see your normal comments. So then I just kept fucking with shit, and then eventually I could see your comments, but now that makes no sense. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck, pissed me off. It's upsetting me. We're gonna have to make another container though. I want one for guns and then one for like attachments and shit. Let me I appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate that, man. That'd be awesome. 'Cause my dumb ass can't figure it the fuck out. Come on, stop it, dude. All right, let's see here. Cupboard. So we're gonna put 2 of these down. One will be for boom and boom. All right, bet. So one's gonna be for attachments, like weapon attachments. Shit, we're gonna have to actually grind up some of this metal, and I'm gonna have to get a little bit more wood. Nails. Well, Fear, welcome to the line, bro. You know, I appreciate it. All right, boom. Oh, shit, we had enough. Did us that? Only takes 1 scrap metal. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go grind up some of these sheets. We'll get a little bit more scrap metal. We got to go on a metal run. I got a beautiful spot for us to get metal from, and it's really close to base too. I'm talking. We'll probably. I can't even imagine. We gotta clear out some zombies, but yeah, we'll be able to get a lot of metal. A lot of metal. Oh yeah, there's like an auto shop right up the road. I'll do 5 of those. Boom. All right, so we're good there. You gotta put the cabinets in front of the window, okay? Yeah, because then zombies can't break through. They act as storage. They act as storage and barriers at the same time. What else are we missing? 5 wood. Okay. Scrapping. Yeah. And there's a lot of cars too at this freaking auto spot. Like a lot of them. All right, we got that. From Indonesia. How you doing? Let's see if we got lower quality pants that we could. No, we got. Damn. Actually, we just need to build another freaking cupboard for clothes at this point. We'll just store some of these backpacks over here. Got some extra backpacks. Throw some clothes in. That's got to go in the car. That's got to go in the locker. These can all get sold. Yeah, zombie level 2. Yeah, setting your zombies to 2 is it's pretty thick, man. Yeah, it's pretty thick. All right, so we got that going for us. Let me drop. Sure, we'll just drop that right there for now. All right, so at this point, yeah, we'll just go cut that wood right now. We'll do that first. We have a nice clump of trees up here we're going to start with. Oh. Family's good. Yeah, we're doing good. Definitely doing good. Got surprised by a horde right at the end of last episode, so we should not really have to worry about hordes. Oh, stop attacking and cut this shit. Alright, that's a lot of logs. That's a lot of logs. You know what I wish this game had? A log sled. We need a log sled that we could pull with our horse or something. Instead of like one log in it. We need a log sled or a log trailer. Something. Anything. It definitely needs Calvin. Yeah, 1v1 in these logs is... You can get a trailer? Stop doing the cat fear. For real? How? Where? Where? No motherfucking trailer. You're a liar. You're a liar. Mm-hmm. You can craft one with logs? What menu is it on, dude? What menu is it on? Because it ain't on no menu I've seen. We're rolling in logs right now, dude. We'll grab these two down here, too. So now we got to get all this cut up into wood. And the awesome thing is we can stack all the wood to build the walls in our inventory. That's why I'm doing the regular walls, because they're just going to be faster to build a big area with compared to the the spiky walls. The spiky walls look cool as shit. The palisades, I think that's the proper term, but me and my uneducated ass, we just call them the spiky walls. I feel like they look cooler, but it's just too much work, man. Like, it's too much work. With this one log run we're doing right here, we'll probably be able to build, I'm hoping, a good 60% of this wall. Maybe not that much. I might be doing a cap, guys. Probably should drive the van a little closer, but I don't want to risk getting it stuck up over here. Yeah, they can break down your walls and shit for sure. But that's why you got to do like Sons of the Forest, where you make a funnel, because it seems like the zombies, they path the path of least resistance. So if there's no opening in your base, they're just gonna start tagging your walls. They're just gonna start hitting your shit. But I believe if you leave an opening, they'll try to go in through that opening. And if we line that opening with defenses, then, yeah, you know, create like a gauntlet. Well, yeah, I mean, Marion, I guess you're right, because really the problem isn't the space. I guess it's only it's the fact that you could only pick the logs up one at a time. Yeah. Because whether I loaded them in a van or I loaded them in a log site, I would still have to pick them up one at a fucking time. Is there a skill that allows you to pick up more than one log at a time, chat? Does anybody know? I gotta check that. Like fucking... The skill should be called Big Back. And it should allow you to pick up 3 logs. Nope. Not that I can see. Nah, you can't tear down the regular fences. The small ones, yeah, they're like a part of the world and shit. All right, so that's it for those logs. Okay, so that is a good starter point here with the logs. Let's go cut these bad boys up on our saw table. Back the shit right up over here. Probably should check my horse too. See if old boy's hungry. Oh, damn, he's real hungry. Shit. Here you go, partner. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. So if you take over a base that already has big walls, I don't think you could break them down. No, I think like not all of the world is destructible. I should probably build another saw table, shouldn't I? Double the pleasure, double the fun. What does it take to build one of these? I think we just need an extra car battery, honestly. Let me see. Table saw, nails, car battery, sheet metal. Yeah, let's do it. We'll build a second one, guys. So that way we can do 2 at a time. Really, really pump wood. Hard, dude. We'll just pump the shit out of the wood. So we just need scrap metal now, nails, car battery, sheet metal. $73, $94, $98. Some good batteries, dude. Let me actually check the battery in my my van. If my battery in my van's lower, yeah, this one's only 33. So we'll swap out the 73 for the 33, and then we'll just use this in the craft instead. Bam. Hell yeah, dude. So now we got 2 tables. Pump out a lot of wood now. Come the Wood Pumper 9000. Get this wall done. Oh, I needed wood for this one, right? Boom. Yep. Why y'all always gotta make it sound sus? Like the wood, like we're pumping wood, chat. Like not anything weird, bro. Like we're just pumping wood. The fuck? Like regular wood. Like, you guys know that's a common term. Y'all know that's a, like, people always like, yeah, I'm gonna pump that shit out. Like, pumping shit out is a common term. But obviously when I say it, then it's crazy, you know, like, it's diabolical. Rich, hey brother man, thank you so much for the super chat. Says I'll take it as booty meat and lonely nightstand at 2 a.m. drizzling. That's pretty wild of you to say. I'm over here keeping it clean and you're talking about drizzling. You don't need to take the wood off the saw every time. Just add another log when a blade stops. Take them. Oh, really? Let's test your theory. See, it won't let me do it. Nah, you gotta take that shit. Oh no, you don't. You just gotta hit it at a different angle. Yeah, you just gotta hit that shit at a different angle. It's all about the angles, chat. Mm-hmm. 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 Yo, but now we're really pumping this wood, bro. Now we're pumping, chat. Hey. Hey. Yeah, that's mad crazy wood, bro. That's mad crazy wood. What? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we got mad wood. That should be a lot. That should be enough wood though. Let's go grab the nails. I do got to keep an eye on my hammer's durability. Devi, thank you for the super chat, man. You're not beating the what allegations, bro? I didn't even say nothing crazy this time. I was keeping it clean. It's not even like I said, you like, oh, I'm a lumberjack. I could tolerate wood, you know? I was keeping it clean, bro. Bam, bam. Oh, we've been alive now for 33 minutes. 33 thick ones, minute-wise. Really? Just gonna roll away? Gotta make sure you pull that E-brake when you get to the top of the healer. It just rolls away. Pop that E-brake. Boop. And she stays still. All right, so let's fill up on wood. Let's get mad wood. I might actually repair my hammer a little bit right now before we start this, just so I don't... No, we actually haven't even left base yet. We haven't even started POIing or nothing. We were just getting mad wood real quick. Trying to get the wall done a little bit. So it's been very, very chill. Okay, so I'm trying to hit these angles. Oh, there it is. Bam. There it is. Yeah, it's gonna be a little sketch here trying to build this. All right, so we're just gonna pull away some of this now. We gotta restructure this with the regular. Bam, bam. bro. Stop it. Stop playing with me, bro. Chet, why are we doing this? Why are we fucking doing this right now? Seriously? Okay, so snap. Yeah, oh, actually, I don't mind if it snaps onto there. Like snap on, like the tools. Yeah, snap, and then I can flick it to the other side. Really? Seriously? I'll probably just freeform it if I can't get it to snap where we want. Like it'll go that way, but I think it's because I built it backwards that it's not liking it. It's not liking it. So we gotta rebuild this, or we gotta just freeform this one real quick. Like this. Seriously, bro? Bam. Like that. And then we're gonna have this bad boy right here. Like this. Bam. Right? Right? Oh, we gotta do it from up top. We gotta do it from up top. Okay, now we got an RP walk over there because we're overweight. I played. Oh yeah, we played a good bit of No Man's Sky on the channel. Yeah, we've had a fair bit of No Man's Sky. We revisited it not that long ago. I think it was last year. If it wasn't last year, it was the year before. But yeah, we revisited No Man's Sky. I don't really care so much for this wall being up here, but I don't want the zombies to like just drop down this mountainside here, even though I don't know if they even can do that. But I don't want to go the whole way across, so we're gonna have to find a way to finagle this downward. Yeah, okay, so that snapped where I wanted it. Bam. Right? Bam. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Okay. Bam. Okay. Okay, so right from here, I'm going to freeform this next one and kind of like start stepping down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to offset this up a bit higher. So it ain't got to be perfect, obviously. Okay, so that's too high. So we could do this one like this. Bam. And then put another one on top of it. No, that won't matter. That won't matter. It should be fine. If we get shot at, like if the dudes fall in my hole right there, then we'll fix it. But if they're not in my hole, then it's all good. Yeah, we should be fine, right? Okay, so we do got to start. It should be good, chat. It should be good. I don't think there'll be any problems. Mm-hmm. Should be good. Yo, we got mad wood, dude. Like, that's kind of crazy how much wood we got. I still can't even move full speed. Yeah, all this wood got us moving different, chat. It's kind of how it is, though. Like, they should have you moving different. But I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. All right, so we'll go ahead and spin this way so we can start working towards the other fence, like this. Whoop, that was I don't like that angle. Hold on, let's redo it. Yeah, that should be pretty solid right there. Bam. 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 You're a bitch. But you see what I meant by how much faster this wall is to build this way compared to the frickin' palisade wall? And again, don't get me wrong, the palisade shit looks cool as hell, but close this bad boy up. It's the last. This is the last piece. Bam. There we go. So we got to get a little more duct tape on my hammer. It's getting low on the lower side. Oh yeah, bro. All right, there it is. So the backside's fully secure. Obviously, this fence secures this side. And then this fence here, so zombies can't jump any fences in HumanitZ. So this low fence is good for the zombies, but the problem is human enemies can still shoot me with this low fence. So at some point we're gonna focus on getting this done up too. But as of right now, it's not top priority because, you know, now the hordes can only come through the front gate, which we should probably look at building a gate. So this is 18 logs. What do y'all think? So it's either we go with the Palisade one or we go with the metal one. But the metal one doesn't fit this spot. Nah, we got to go with the Palisade one. Yeah, this one is for this specifically, I believe. So 2 scrap, 2 sheet, 9 logs. We also need to eat and drink here. I'm going to leave the gate open. And we got to figure out what we're going to do for the funnel for the hordes. But when the hordes come, I'm going to just open up the gate and just... But we got to figure out something that I can drive out of without making it a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? Unless we just kind of stage our vehicles outside the wall. But then that's annoying because then it's like... Yeah, you know what I mean? It would be annoying. So I don't know. We got to figure something out. All right, so let's grab this and the... Do I not have any? I don't have any scraps. We turned it all into nails. So we'll do a couple pieces of scrap here. Rich, I'm not even gonna read that, bro. What are you typing, dude? All right, so just got to get some... Oh, oh, yeah, I do got a little bit of barbed wire. All right, let's go grab these logs real quick. We got a lot of wood. We'll go over to this other spot over here. What do you mean that's rude, bro? Listen, I ain't just reading anything dumb as hell out loud. Bro, what? So we needed, I think, 9 logs. Traps are still up. You could see them. Yeah, they're not laying flat on the ground. So that's all good there, guys. It should be all the logs we need. We only needed the 9. I don't know how many we've gotten so far. I think we only got 4. Let me see. No, we're good. We're good. This should be all of them. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what we're doing for food, because my food's getting low, and now I have to actually, because we haven't been able to do any hunting, I have to tap into my freaking non-perishables, which kind of stinks. But I guess that's why we built up non-perishables for times like this when we needed it. So it's just that hoarder mentality of mine. Yeah, I only stream on YouTube. I've been on YouTube almost 7 years now, chat. It's wild. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Six more. Sounds like there's a snowstorm coming in. There we go. Look at that, dude. The denomination of courage wasn't dollars, but distance measured in light years. Beyond NASA's charts, fortitude burned brighter than stars, naming the void. Bro, what did I just read, dude? Is that actual facts, bro? What is that? Is that actual facts? All right, let's get some food in us. I'll eat this Big Tex chili. The good thing is we'll get a can. We'll get another can from this for our own. Oh, how much did that fill? Damn, though, that Big Tex chili really put it in us. All right. So we did the wall. Let's grab a little bit of extra food here because now we're gonna head out. Grab this peanut butter. Okay, so that's good. 57, 43. Pistol has ammo, hammer. We don't need right now. Swap that. Binos, water, food. Energy drinks, batteries, bandages, duct tape. We have a molly. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So the storm is coming in right now. We got red key card. Did Caesar give us an... Yeah, Caesar gave us the mission to turn on the power station, which I think I have... We got to go to... Oh, yeah, that's what we needed to do. So we got to go to the container yard. You guys said the container yard is somewhere on the western side of the map. So... Is it across from the airport, or is it to the south? As many steady viewers as Queso? Hell no, dude. Queso, that man is way bigger than me. Not, you know what I mean. Queso's my boy. Oh. Yep, got a horde. Woo! That's crazy, bro. Damn. Can't believe we got another horde already, dude. Good thing we built the wall, though, right? You know what we should do? We should build like a gauntlet here for the... You know, when the hordes come, we can just lure them into like our horde killing gauntlet right here. You know what I mean? If I'd have had my horse, I'd have been able to drag these guys away a little bit more cleanly, I guess you could say. Notice that my streams are a lot later than normal. Yeah, I mean, it's real life, you know, David. Like, I got a lot of motherfucking kids and a family, and sometimes I have to like take time to make sure I do all of my fatherly duties, which means I can't always start earlier in the day. My old stream schedule, got a good bit of runners here. My old stream schedule, where I used to start, I would do one stream early in the day. We would start around like noon. We'd stream to like 4 or so. Then I would usually take about 2 hours off. Spear's taking some pretty big damage. But yeah, I'd take a few hours off, and then I'd get back to it. That just was not working for me and my family. It was just too much of my time during the day was invested into streaming. I barely had any free time to like take care of stuff. I had like a little 2-hour window, and so now I stream. Now I start at like 4 in the afternoon, so that gives me from the moment I wake up in the morning, all afternoon, going into the evening to do anything I need to do. Go to the DMV, go to this, go to that, do this, do that. And then I can start streaming, and I just stream all into the night when my family's asleep and stuff like that. So this schedule is kind of a bit more family friendly. I know you guys aren't used to it, but yeah, sometimes you just got to change things up, man. For the fam. All right, so we're gonna keep it moving this way on foot. Just stretch this horde out a little bit. Checking a cabbage. I can go check it. I don't know. It might be ready. Who knows? Red, how you doing, brother, man? It's good to see you, dude. So we should be pulling a lot of these over this way. I know my overseas UK viewers, like a lot of my overseas viewers, don't appreciate my time change, but it is what it is, man. You know, family comes first, dude. And I was putting a lot of stress on my wife because she had to pick up all the slack. Like, oh, a deer, hell yeah. Fuck, man, I was trying to get a deer this whole time. And now there's one. I don't have my sniper rifle on me, though. Let's go grab my rifle. We'll come back down and hunt that. Hopefully it's still here. But I was putting a lot on my wife, and she was literally running around doing everything for the kids. Hockey, football, cheerleading, homework, cooking dinner, cleaning the house, freaking fixing this, doing that, and it was everything. She was doing literally everything, and I was just sitting here all day playing video games. Like, now granted, it's my job, and it pays the bills, but still, you know what I mean? Like, we needed to get it cleaned up, figured out, so I could take a little bit off her plate. You know, that, and then my son's like, hey, Dad, are you going to be at my hockey game tonight? And I'm like, oh, sorry, bud, I got to stream, you know. Or, hey, you going to come to my hockey game this morning? And it's like, sorry, dude, I got to stream. Like, it's like, before you know it, your kids are fucking growing up out of the house, and it's like, oh, I missed literally everything. What was I doing? I was just working my whole life away. So, again, I know a lot of people aren't super fans of the time change, but I got a suppressor now for the sniper chat, so when we hunt, it's gonna be quiet. So you can see that horde's still kind of stretching this way. I'm a little worried they're going to scare away that deer, though. I think they scared it away. Damn it. And if I would have tried to get it with the fucking crossbow that we had on us, it would have ran off. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, we're good, we're good. Got me peeled. 2 hits. Fuck. I didn't get the kill shot. There's another doe right here too. Damn it. I got 2 hits so far. If I would have had that hunter trait, we'd been able to track them by their blood. Okay, over there in the road. I think I seen the doe at least. There's the doe. Got it. Just gotta make sure we keep the zombies off it. Got it. So I don't know where the buck went, though. I think he might have went more toward the town. Yeah, he's over here. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. All right, so we just gotta make sure we deal with any zombies real quick. We don't want them to fuck around and eat the bot. Damn, that's... So the buck ran back up this way. Those zombies might be following it. Yep, there it is. Yeah, it's got some zombies following it right now. If I can nail this biggie... Fuck. Never seen which way he went. There he is. Damn, that motherfucker took off, bro. There he is. All right, we got to get the kill right here. Come on, baby. Damn. That tracking skill is actually pretty fucking useful, man. Right now, I don't know which way he went. Horrible time to hunt anyways right now, this time of night. Visibility is fucking shite. And these deer, they cover... Oh, we got a bear over there. Bars. Hold on, that's just a doe. Dude, this 203 is not hitting that fucking hard. Yeah, this hunting rifle ain't really hitting that good. I don't know if it's because I put the damn suppressor on it. I don't know. Does the suppressor reduce damage? Fuck this. Got it. You can ride and yeah, you can. It's not easy. But we were trying. Yeah, I was trying to. But we ended up getting it. It's all good. We actually got a good bit of meat here. When we get back, we'll build a preservation table. That way we can preserve some of this shit, salt it. That way it doesn't all go bad on us real quick. Because we couldn't get no game for a while there, dude. But yeah, that's a good bit of meat right there. Yeah, so we'll build a preservation table when we get back. And then we got to go out and do some freaking looting, man. The whole plan today was to go hit some POIs, and we've done everything but so far. Yeah, we never named a horse. Because as soon as we name it, it'll die. You guys know how it works. Can we open the gate on the horse? No. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get the hammer real quick, build this preservation table. Actually, we might have space inside. We could build this salt and table in the kitchen here. Let me see, do we got some room in here? Yeah, we could tuck it over here. Give it a little tuck. So I got the canning. Where is my canning? Oh, my canning table's right there, yeah. So we got the canning table there, and then we'll build the preservation salting table here. So just 2 wood, 2 nails, easy. Boom. The hardest part is going to be salt. Yeah, Resident Evil 9's coming soon. 4 days, man. I actually can't wait. So excited. So excited. All right, let's go ahead and see. So what do you need? We need salt. I think I have like 1 bag. 2 bags. I got 2 bags of salt. So we'll do this. Boom. Boom. So we can only do 2 bags at the moment. Slightly unfortunate. Just throw this in here real quick. So we need to go and we got to go out and get salt. I don't know exactly where there's a salt node. We're gonna have to search. So while we're out on our journeys, I'll make sure I have a pickaxe on us, and we'll see if we can get some. It's 81, 43. Yeah, we got a little lag spike right now. I can see it, guys. I sees it. Hopefully it clears up here in a sec. Hopefully it clears up here in a sec. We're going to eat, drink, and go to sleep. Let's give it a sec to clear up. Walking in a winter wonderland. We didn't even get a lot of snow. Yeah, honestly, we didn't even get a lot of snow. I think I'm just gonna start every day before I start streaming. I'm just gonna reset my fucking modem or something. I don't know. My internet provider's just been dog shit over the past like ever since wintertime started, guys. Yeah, ever since winter started, it's been awful, awful. The something happened at one of the nodes near me. My internet was down in December for like half the month. They finally got it squared away, and then yeah, it's just been awful ever since. Like we'll have like a week or two where it's good. I was actually able to go back to 1440, and then all of a sudden, boom, up again, unstable as fuck. And I'm just like, bro, what is happening with this damn internet, dude? It's just been so bad. And I don't know if it's where I live now. I don't know because it's like it works sometimes, but yeah, I just feel like this winter specifically has been brutal. It's been really, really brutal up here. Cold as hell, tons of snow, lots of ice. So I'm pretty sure that's wreaking havoc on our infrastructure. But I'm really hoping, we only got to deal with this for a few more months come this summertime when we get the whatchamacallit, the fiber optic stuff put in. I'm hoping that really smooths everything out and we no longer even have to ever deal with this again. That's the hope. Yeah, that's the hope, man. Quantum, our little content creator circle we have. I feel like a lot of people don't know who the hell I am. They just know me as this guy who's botting on YouTube. That's I think that's the narrative, right? Yeah, I live upstate in New York. It looks like it's clearing up on my end, guys, so we might be good here to jump back in here in a few seconds. Hasn't been the most eventful episode. I do apologize for that, guys. I didn't plan on doing all this like base stuff, honestly, but we needed to do it. I honestly feel like we were struggling for food. The walls got it done. Needed to happen. I feel like it needed to happen. The only ISP we have here that's even anything I could use for streaming is fucking Spectrum. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. Looks relatively stable though. I think we're all right. Yeah, when RE9 drops, we already know there'll be lag. There'll be some lag. Yeah, there'll be some. Oh yeah, so all my figurines here. This was just like a little test one that I was doing. I have a real one. I have a real one that I'm like working on right now, and it's gonna be cool. This was just kind of like an example of like one I wanted to do. But yeah, no, stream's not over. We were just lagging super bad just now, so I was just trying to clear up the. We were just trying to wait until everything cleared up before I jump back in and start playing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we need fiber, man. Just they don't have it. That's like it's that simple. Like it just isn't in this area. Like we just don't have fiber at all. Like there's fiber like 10 minutes away from where I live, like down the hill in the actual city. There's fiber now. They just got it last summer. Like they started the one company, and that was the company that was supposed to come up here. And they told me that they'd be up here in November, and then that got delayed to July. So next summer, they'll be up here. So that's why I said we got to wait for the summer. But then Spectrum must know. I think this company came in here and put fiber, and so many people are jumping ship. So many people are jumping ship from Spectrum going to this other company. So now Spectrum panicked, and now this summer, Spectrum's supposed to also do fiber in the area. So we'll see. So all it took was a little bit of competition. All right. That's so weird, dude. Every time we get these lag spikes, guys, happened on the last stream too. Like viewers like drop out the stream and then come back in the stream, and I get an extra view. I get an extra view. If you guys go look at my previous stream I just did, that shit's got the most views I've ever had on a live stream on day one ever in the history of my channel. The most views ever. I don't even think you guys can see all of them though. The last stream we did, chat, you ready for this? The last stream we just did, the Ghost Recon one, we had all that lag. I have 96.7K views. That shit got almost 100,000 views. What the fuck? Bro, those are Tim the Tatman numbers right there on lives, dude. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's crazy work. And then this stream, after that lag spike, you want to know how much we're at right now, chap? After that lag spike? 50,000. I've only been streaming for an hour and a half, bro. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. 50,000, dude. That's stupid. All right. So let's get this squared away. Food, water. We need heals, actually. I didn't realize my health was that low. Mr. Roboto? Like Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto? All right, chat. There it is. So I got a little bit of the meat going right now. While we're out and about, again, we got to keep our eyes open for salt. And grab this pickaxe here. Yeah, we got to keep our eyes open for some salt. All right, let's grab some sleep. Could call in a trader, but we'll worry about that later. Oh, no, wait. I almost had the debuff. Damn it. Never mind. Shit. We're like a drop away from the damn debuff. Let me cook up some meat, though, because we're like hungry now. So let's cook up a few pieces. Yeah, it never shows accurate views until like 5 or 6 hours later. You guys will be able to see all of the views. Because YouTube still has to... I always tell you guys about the whole botting thing. YouTube always holds views until they verify where they all came from. That's why I try to tell you guys, YouTube doesn't play around when it comes to that shit, because they got to give me money based off of every one of those views I get paid for. So YouTube takes their sweet ass time, usually takes about a day, and they have to verify the traffic from every view you get, and then they let them all go and you're good. But yeah, before that point, a lot of those views sit in limbo. I got the Spectrum 1 gig, but the problem with the 1 gig PST is my download speed is amazing. I download games, like huge games. I can download Red Dead Redemption 2 in 10 minutes. You know, maybe sometimes less if I'm really booming there. But upload, they don't have symmetrical speeds in my area because it's all still coaxial cable. So they don't have symmetrical speed. So I get 1 gig download and only 40 meg upload. So a gig is like 1,000. I get 1,000 download, 40 upload, chat. You see the disparity? I'm like, bro, even if y'all just gave me a quarter of that, 250, 500, like, dude, we would be golden. Because I need about, if I had about 100, I'd be able to smooth stream, like, no problem. I could 4K stream with 100. But yeah, I can't even get that, bro. They give me 40. So when the winter time's like this, it fucks everything up. That 40 drops down to like maybe 30 or so, 28 to 30. And then after degradation and storms and shit, that's why you guys see the lag, because right now my stream requires about 10K to run smooth. Anytime my stream drops below that 10K, that's when you guys will see lag. Okay, so today's goal is to find this container location. I have about 80 bolts. We have 80 bolts. Let me drop this fat, and then we're gonna grab the only thing is we are going to get tired. We're going to have to crash in a house once I get the debuff over in that area. We're going to have to take a nap somewhere. I was thinking about making some more Molotovs, but I really don't have a whole lot of fire. Now, for the sake of chat sanity, can I harvest this cabbage? No, it's not growing at all, chat. That cabbage isn't doing anything. The cabbage is still at 0%. They don't offer anything special. Trust me, I've asked, I've begged, I've pleaded. I've asked for the business setup. I've asked for they just do not support it. Yeah, there's no special the only thing they offer, I have the best thing they offer in my area, and that's it. That's what I have is what you get. There's nothing else, literally. And like I said, because most people don't require internet to the level that I do. I am obviously not everybody's a live streamer. Most people just need to go on YouTube, watch Netflix, and that's it. You know what I mean? So the average internet consumer doesn't really require that much internet. So if 99.9% of their customers are fine, I'm like one out of hundreds of thousands of people. They're like, yeah, fuck this dude. Who cares, bro? Like, this is what we got. You could do it through the route. Dude, I've asked them if there was a way they could uncap speeds. Dude, I've asked everything. Because they were like, yeah, you know, the modems can do more than a gig, but the one tech explained it to me. He was like, you know, if we uncapped speeds, let's just say for you, I guess it shoots some kind of weird signals back through the line. They called it a hot line or something like that. So if I'm like suppose like everybody's capped at 40 and then they unlock my router to, let's just say 100, I guess it can send bad signals back down the stream and it could fuck up everybody's stuff in my area. There's something like that. He was explaining it. That's why it all has to be the same frequencies. You can't just like change the frequency for one person. You have to change it for everybody according to what they're saying. I don't fucking know. It's way beyond me, so. Chat, what the fuck is going on, dude? Remember how I just said... Chat, how many views did I say we were just at? I wanna make sure I'm reading this correct. How many views did I just say we were at? No, 90-something thousand was on the first stream. For the second stream. I'm pretty sure I said we were at like 50,000, right? Yeah, Scott. Okay, so I said 50,000, right, chat? 50,000. Jesus Christ. We're at 70,000. My AVD is tanking though. My average view duration is tanking. We were at almost an hour. We're at like 25 minutes now. So we're looking for this container ship. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, chat. What is this? I didn't even know this was here. Is this what we're looking for? Is this the container yard? Damn. Yo, I didn't even know. I thought this was all coast. Yo. HumanitZ, this is a big POI, dude. I think this is the shipyard, bro. Damn, chat, this shit is way big. Okay, hold on. Wow. Wow. For my upload, Lawrence, it's 40. I get 40 upload, 1,000 download. My views, like, yeah, like how many views my live stream has is at 70,000. Not concurrent viewers. Concurrent viewers is 18. But my views themselves are at 70,000, which is super fucking high, by the way. Yo, this POI is crazy, dude. Yo, I'm so excited, dude. This is a new POI. When did they add this? I've never seen this. This is completely new to me. I remember this military checkpoint. There was definitely no big-ass shipping yard next to it. Chris with the 6 months said, it won't let me put inches after 6. Seriously? Oh, bro, I appreciate you, Chris. Thank you for the 6 months, dude. I think this is added just before the 1.0. So I'm trying to see if there's an area we can get in over here. Yep, on this backside. So I'm trying to find a safe place for my horse without it getting ate. That's crazy, bro. I didn't know 6 inches. Can y'all type 6 inches in chat? Could put the number 6 inches. Now here we go. Everybody. So maybe it's just a super chat thing. I know they're way more picky on super chats. Y'all sus. Got all chat out here typing 6 inches. Y'all wild for that. Y'all talk about me, dude. Okay, so we're gonna enter right here. This should be a good spot to leave the horse for now. Fiber optic users here capped at 90? That's crazy, bro. But is it 90 upload and download, Lawrence? Like, do you have 90 up? If you have 90 upload, you're not, your upload's better than mine. So I'm gonna, let me see if I can get this guy melee, the tank dude. Yep. We're gonna drag him over here and we'll do him over here by himself in melee. That way we don't have to worry about the noise. And I'm gonna sharpen this. No. I didn't tell you guys to do it. All I asked was if you could do it. Okay? Y'all decided to go ahead and be sus. All I was asking was if you could. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I didn't want to make the noise though. That's the only problem. Is like I can clear these dudes out with the crossbow quietly. We brought a lot of bolts. So I don't really need to mess with this parking lot right now. We can kind of move past this right now. There is a few buildings there in the front. So we're looking for a fuel cell. That's why we're here. Oh, there's a survivor. And I highly doubt the fuel cell is going to be in that area. I have no idea where the fuel cell is going to be in here, actually. There's a survivor here, though. Yo, what's up? Mason. Mason has... I'll take this 45 ACP. I'll take your gun kit, your gun parts. And... I'll give you... Mason, I'll give you... Ain't no way this is over 300, chat, right? Ain't no way, dude. It's over 300? That shit wasn't even close either. So it's going to be like 500 probably. So we'll split up. Damn, more than 500? That gun kit must be expensive. So we'll give him 600 and he better take it. 600. There you go, bro. There you go. Thank you, dude. Mason. So we got this big warehouse here. We could start by searching this. They do know me in these streets as the gooey finesser. So I'm about to finesse his gooey. Oh, nope. He's fucking me. All good. It's too easy, chat. He was beating my shit a little bit, but that's it. Just a little bit. Okay, so... Take the matches. I don't got inventory to just be grabbing everything right now. Or the weight. Boom. Oh, potato seeds. We can finish that other quest. GG's. That was clutch. Thank you. Oh, come on, bro. I'm the gooey finesser. Finessed. Ooh. Damn, I had to pull it out on him. Let me do this. How are the skill traits? The skill system in this game, they did so good. Yeah, it's so good. It's so rewarding too to unlock. Yeah, when you're in these big ass buildings like this, turning the auto tilt off's nice. We got a shovel. I think I needed a shovel, right? I think I crafted a shovel though. Either I crafted one or I'm gonna craft one. I haven't done it yet. I don't remember though. Too live, brother. How you doing tonight? The first thing I hear from B is I had to pull it on. Yeah, the gun. We had to do it to him, bro. I had to hit him with it. Car alarm. Oh, that's gonna call in some friends. Okay, homie's over there letting it out. So maybe he'll draw some of them. thinking he might be drawing some of them away. Nope. Okay, he's drawing them. Mason, bro. Mason the GOAT. See, why y'all trying to make me sound sus to 2 Live, bro? I didn't say I was the wood pumper, dude. No. 2 Live, that's not even what happened, bro. I said I was pumping out wood. Like, I was pumping out wood. Like, we were pumping that shit out, dude. You know what I mean? Like, Chad's leaving out whole ass words in my sentence. Like, I was pumping out mad wood, bro. And we find a pitchfork. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? We look for one of these damn things forever. The China hockey mask. The Lakers jersey, the Sweden hockey mask, the Poland. Okay. So this ain't the fuel cell spot. Another big ass warehouse. Yo, this place is crazy work, dude. Really hasn't been too bad though. This dude's trying to get me with his sticky right now, but I'm putting that shit right in his face. There we go. Then I stretch this shit out. JC's what's going on? 9 centimeters works on the super chat. But not 6 inches. Uh-oh. Well, that's not fair. See, I only had to do that guy's face one time, and that shit took him out. That other dude, I put fucking mad shit in his face. Or the arrows, I put like I think I put 4 just in his fucking mouth. Got him. Scylla! Well, 6 inches only works, I think, for you, Scylla, because you're a mod. So that you get, like, you can say, like, all types of shit that other people can't say. I don't know if there's a special area in this. So we're just kind of looting out the whole spot to try to see if we can find that. Need another hose. Fire. Yo, they're really being stingy right now with this loot. Yo, right from the... Yo, we get mad dome chat. It's crazy today. It's actually crazy today. Nice, got electronics and 2 power leads. So this has been a pretty nice outing so far. Another power lead. We got the M1 Grand. I think I already have one of these. I'll grab another one. No, why not? We are getting a little on the heavier side, though. Got a sprinter right there. All right, let me see. So, wait, is there 2 warehouses next to each other or something? Because why did that seem longer on the outside than it is on the inside? Oh, because, yep, double warehouse. Knew it. So I was like, yo, that shit seemed bigger on the outside than it was on the inside, which is crazy. We got to switch this out. Game Boy, a VCR. Damn, yo, Chad, we're finding the good shit, dude. Still not the damn fuel, the fuel cell though. I'm gonna suck this shit down right now. Drink. I'll just use that right now. I'm gonna start switching some of this crap out though that we don't need. Consolidate some inventory here. What do you mean suck it down? That is a... Chat, don't even do it, bro. That is a common phrase. Everybody sucks it down. Oh, I'm about to suck this shit down real quick. Like, come, that's what everybody says. Right? Y'all crazy. What do y'all mean? Where do you live where people ain't sucking it down? I feel like y'all lying, chat. Y'all lying, dude. Y'all lying. So, chat, so what we're talking about is when you got a liquid, a drink, right? And you use the term, I'm gonna suck it down real quick. Stop it, bro. Stop it, chat. Everybody says that. I ask motherfucking Chat GPT, bro. I know y'all doing the cap. Y'all lying, bro. Y'all lying. Hold on. Chat GPT know everything. Chat GPT, hey, listen. Is it a common phrase when people are drinking something to use the term suck it down? Like you suck it down real quick?
Yeah, people do use that phrase in a casual way. Suck it down often means to drink something quickly or in one go. It's kind of informal or a little rough around the edges, like something you'd say when you're in a hurry or just being playful. So yeah, it's not uncommon, but it's definitely on the casual side of the language spectrum.
Boo! I told you, chat. I fucking told you. I told you. Y'all just acting like I'm making this shit up. Y'all making... Could y'all hear her talking? Oh shit. Damn, she just came up and whacked me in my shit. Anderson, brother, how about a 9-incher, bro? Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. I appreciate it. Yo, so why couldn't he say 6 inches? That's crazy. 2Live, dude, thank you for the super chat, man. So about this, I turned a new leaf thing you told me about the other. I did, bro. I just proved that I wasn't saying nothing crazy. I just proved that I didn't say nothing crazy. I was just... I know, Chris, that's wild, bro. Okay, so let me just get the rest of this squared away. I'm actually just gonna use these multivitamin tabs. Yo, we finally got the sleep debuff, chat. After all this time, we finally got the sleep debuff. Tomato seeds. We're gonna drop a lot of this stuff that we just really don't need right now. Like the oil, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Keep that. This, we don't need that. We'll save that for eating. Bunch of shit we could sell. And now we freed up tons of inventory. Okay. Come on. A lot of food items here. Holy shit. Okay. Scarf it down is another one. Yeah, that's a common term. Scarf it down. But that's when you're talking about food. And when you're talking about drink, it's suck it down. Trust me, I know these things, chat. Oh, nice. We got a bottle of vodka. We'll just grab all that. Damn. Peeled his gummy. People be looking at me weird, right? What do you mean? That's crazy. I don't know, Chad. Maybe it's just like a, maybe it's a New York thing or something. I don't even know. I can't say New York thing because I feel like, I don't know. This is new to me. Y'all educating me on something new. Or maybe I'm educating you guys on something new. Coffee beans, dirty water. So we can open all these purification tablets and we can consolidate those. Okay, so I think up there is where we need to go now. That's the containers itself. So this area we were just in wasn't even a fucking containers, bro. This was just, I mean, I ain't mad. The warehouses were definitely clutch. I ain't even mad. Especially because we got the thing of potato seeds that we needed. That's gonna call in quite a few homies. I could make a Molotov out of the vodka bottle that I have, and then I could deviate all their septums together. Now they're all clumped up. Oh shit. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh! Woo! There we go. Those are bandits. Those are bandits. Yeah, I thought that one. I don't know exactly what that means, but I heard that term before. It sounded nice and threatening, so that's why I said it. You know what I mean? Like, say somebody walked up on you and then they were like talking shit, and you're like, bro, if you don't get the fuck out my face right now, I'm gonna deviate your motherfucking septum. So, go on. Like that's pretty tough, chat. That's tough, dude. That's tough. Shit. That's tough, dude. Oh, here's one of my bolts randomly. Thank you. I don't even know how that one got over there. Peeled him. Okay. So I don't know exactly where in this spot it is, but I don't mind looking. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Hunting down like specific items in specific locations is so satisfying. I don't know why. I enjoy it so much. I think maybe it's because it just like makes sense. I can't believe how big this fucking place is. Got some bodies here. That was Bobby, dude. That was Bobby. Shit. And the other guy didn't even get a name. That's fucked up. That's real messed up. Okay. You know what? Let's crash in here for the night with right next to Bobby. Grab a little nappy here. A little nappy poo. Now we should fully unlock the health tree now that we've removed tiredness debuff by sleeping. That should fully unlock the health upgrade tree. Check skills, health. Yep, boom, there it is. So reduce the need for sleep by 25%. That's not even that important because you don't even reduce food poisoning risk by 25%. Reduce hunger depletion by 20%. Thirst, increase max health by 10%. Skill to craft infection treatment. Oh, here it is. Yo, I needed that for a quest. Gas mask degradation reduced by 50% is crazy high, dude. Yo, these are really good, man. Yo, these are all so good. Hunger depletion. No. We're saved at points right now. But yeah, less hunger, less thirst. I'm like, yo, that's definitely clutch. Okay, we got some more. Oh, bro, don't fuck with me, bro. Yeah, I tell you, I stretch dudes the fuck out. Look how stretched his leg is. Look at the angle, chat. Look at the angle, dude. That's what fucking happens, bro. Look at that angle. Tomato seeds. All right, let me do this. Let's check here. So we got a bunch of containers over that away. Thinking maybe that's where we got to go. There's a lot of zombies over there too, though. So we just got to kind of... Well, Dinosaurus, welcome. I appreciate you finding a little bit of time to pop into a live. It really does mean a lot to me. So I might actually be able to put it... Yep. That shit. Boom. Draw them all in. Right? And I think I seen another tank. Too bad I ain't got another molly. Oh, I can make another molly right now. Yep. Bam. Get that shit crafted right there. Right? Get that on the quick. Yep. There it is. That's big. No, that's horrible. That was not big at all. That was little. That was mad little. Boom. Oh, that was fell short. Oh, we got it. We got a good hit. That shit didn't do nothing. That was horrible. That was terrible. That was awful. Damn. Oh, we got another tank. Right there. Bink. There it is. Skadoosh. Bro, you ain't getting my shit from the back, boy. Quietly, come on. That's my move. I invented that. That's crazy, chat, when the game try to hit you with your own moves, bro. What? We're just peeling all these. Try to hit me with my own moves. Come on, dude. Okay, that's armored. We got some FM57 ammo. Is there a 5.7 in the game? .57's a really cool pistol. We're gonna go ahead and repair this a little bit. Yo, we worked most of that horde, so that went well. Damn. There's one more armored. Pick this shit. Some chips. Got some chips here. We'll eat those right now. We're a little hungry. You have 2 5.7s? Oh shit. A little bit of ammo. We need space for the fuel cell, so we can't. Oh, that shit was loud as fuck. That scared the hell out of me. Let's go ahead and use this med kit. Got a good bleed right there. Oh, Dino? Yeah, you know, I'm not one of the most intellectual people on the planet, so I do ask for. Oh, we got the fucking damn. Oh, shit. All right, so let me grab this AMW. So I think this is like the 50 cal sniper, if I'm not mistaken. No, this is just a long range heavy. I mean, it should be good. It should be good. Still, this shit heavy. I thought it was the 50 cal. Yeah, we ain't got enough space right now to carry shit. My horse is fucking light years away. But we could always make it a second trip back here. It's not a big deal. We came here specifically for the fuel cell. So all this other shit ended up just being a bonus. For real. Damn. 2 ACOGs and a couple mill helmets. That's good shit to sell. Oh, is this what we're looking for? There it is, baby. We got the fuel cell and the fuel filter too. Hold on, I don't even know how to shit. Let me see. What can we get rid of? What can we get rid of? Purification. Yeah. No, we'll get rid of the coffee beans. No, I don't even drink coffee like that. Stop it, bro. Take that fuel filter. Hell yes. There it is, chat. So that's what we came here for. 1900 Chili Willy, what is going on? How you doing tonight? Thank you so much for the huge super chat, brother. You know what we didn't bring, chat? The crowbar. But I don't need the crowbar because I got lockpicks. Boom. Damn, this place, there's a whole box just of hockey masks. The Korea, the Wales, the Spain. I like my bandit one though. I took it off the face of one of my enemies. Yeah, this is the shipyard. It's a big POI, dude. Like, it's huge. I never seen it before. I remember this road, but this never existed for me, so it's huge, dude. There's like 2 giant warehouses here, all these containers and stuff. It's right across from the airport. So yeah, this shit has been dope, man. It's been really cool location so far. We needed to come here for the one of the last quest items. Mad seeds too. Look at this. Cabbage seeds, corn seeds, green bean seeds. So much shit. I don't know why I'm still searching. I ain't got no fucking inventory. We'll have to come back though and hit the rest of this area. A lot of good loot here. And it's close to base too. Yeah, my base is literally right here. Let me actually throw a marker down for that so y'all know too. But my base is right here. So this is a close run for me. Probably come over here with the van. We'll be able to do a couple good hauls. Let me see if I can follow the beach all the way down to or if it's fenced off. Cause shit, we could have brought my horse over here and just left him on the beach. Right down by the beach. Find a box truck. Yo, those are crazy. I haven't seen a single one this whole playthrough yet. Yeah, we could have just we could have just came down the beach. Obviously, we didn't know where to go, so we were going through all of the warehouses and stuff. But now, obviously, we know. We'll swing back by that enclave, or the survivors, the settlement there. I'll drop off those potato seeds. I could also craft up that infection treatment for that. Actually, no, we'll do that. We'll go back to base real quick. I'll craft up that infection treatment. And then we'll go to that other group of survivors we'll get the guy fixed, and that's 2 quests knocked right there. And then we'll get everything together for that power plant mission. How's the durability with my spear is a little low. It's like down about 20%. As for my clothes, my jacket's 61, pants 59. Yeah, we're decent. These are all pretty fresh clothes that we just put on. We do got this military checkpoint there too. I was supposed to be keeping my eyes open for some node salt specifically. Oh yeah, this is that airport. We never hit this POI either. Damn, there's even like a little military base over here on the airport. Look at that. There's radiation. I can hear the ticking. I have a Geiger back at base, but yeah, I might need a hazmat suit for that. We also got to get the battery replaced at our at the military tower, because every like 3 or 5 days or whatever you get airdrops, but that battery eventually dies. So you have to like it's not like a one and done thing. Like this game is pretty realistic in that sense of you have to maintain it. Like it's a buff. It's a good thing, but you got to actually go there. They have a battery charger in the game that we could make. I got leads and stuff, so I think I could probably craft the battery charger. That way we could kind of cycle some batteries for that spot. Make sure our airdrops stay going. It seems like we'll probably have to do it every 2 or 3 airdrops, because I put a pretty low battery in there. So yeah, I put a really low battery in there actually. I think it was like a 20 or 30 battery. So you might be able to get like 5 airdrops out of 1 battery, maybe more, depending on the we have to kind of check the charge. I got the main parts for the generator. Yeah, I just haven't built it yet. Mainly because I don't have fuel like locked down like I want, especially like with potatoes and stuff. Potatoes are definitely the big thing holding us back right now. I got seeds. I got a little bit of but you can only grow potatoes like 2 seasons out of the year, and we're kind of screwed right now. So Alright, so I did get these squared away here. This one we're going to do for ammo, so I can start keeping track of my bullets. Okay, so that's all good. We'll drop these leads in there. The potato seeds, we need that for the quest. This fuel filter's for the other quest. Few extra guns here. Oh, this fuel filter is actually a vehicle mod. So this improves fuel consumption rate. Yo, let's go install that in the van, bro. Hell yeah, dude. I thought that was another part we needed or something. But no, this fuel filter, yeah, it's a vehicle mod, guys. So now this will make my fuel consumption rate on my van better. Hell yeah. Daryl, what's going on? All right, I'm trying to do this so we can consolidate all of our bullets. So we got a better understanding of what we all have. And as you can see, when it's like this, our ammo's looking nice. Our bullets are looking nice now, chat. Hell yeah. The van's fast. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not slow. All right, so we're gonna do modifications for guns. Take this out. Got a little bit of 50 cal ammo here. So we're gonna do drinks and food in separate lockers so we can keep better tabs on what we have to eat and what we have to drink. Because water's not a huge deal. Not as much as food. Food is a pretty big deal for us right now. But it'll give us a better understanding of what we're working with drink-wise. There we go. Need to start filling these water bottles now that it's wintertime, taking advantage of the fact that we have these rain collectors. Because if they're full, they just won't build up any more stuff, you know what I mean? So you might as well take advantage of them. Being full, empty them out. And now they'll fill back up. Because when they just sit there full, you're just kind of wasting resources, especially if you have the space or if you have empty bottles. Might as well fill them up, right? There we go. Yeah, I like the base setup. It's decent. This doesn't have as much room on the outside as I probably would ultimately want, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's all right. I'm liking the spot. So we got the potato seeds. What do we need to make this infection cure? So infection treatment, blood, painkillers, and syringe. So I'm pretty sure I have all that. We can get this guy cured now. I got blood, painkillers, syringe. Get an infection treatment going. Yeah, the blood is hard to come by, but boom. So we have one infection. This can stave off the process of infection. Beautiful. All right, so that's 1, 2, and then for the other quest, we needed the fuel cell, right? I needed the industrial fuse. I needed the insulated cable, and then I needed a circuit board, which is wire and circuitry. On the thing, we should be able to make a circuit board out here. Yeah, I actually probably should use an inhibitor, but I think the inhibitor takes away like 50% infection. So I'll wait until we get a little bit more infected, and then I'll use it right here. Circuit board. Bam. There we go. So I think that was all for the parts we needed for the power plant. So, potato mission, infection cure, power plant mission. Yeah, hanging the deer skins, good call. Yeah, because I got 3 of them bad boys. Get my money flowing. Oh, these other 2 are done too. So when we go to that community, we'll sell those too. Yeah, actually, that's what I'll do. I'll grab some other things we could sell while we're up there. We'll sell these leads. I'll keep the power leads right now because those. We did have a quest that requested those, so I don't know if I really want to get rid of them right now. Need some extra shit. Yeah, here we go. Sell these shotguns, this pistol. Troll. Okay. I think I might have some dupes on guns we can get rid of. Yeah, get rid of this extra AK. Tac shot, UMP, pistol, mini, SVAL. So no dupes, right? Yep, no dupes. Okay. There's my hunting rifle. Put that over in here. Okay. So we're looking good, guys. We got a bunch of shit to drop off here for quests. Outside of that, inventory is looking pretty clean. All right, let's go swing by. We don't need a crowbar, though. We got lockpicks. Yeah, you only need a crowbar when you don't have lockpicks. Well, none of my plants are growing right now, Deontay. I planted the cabbage, which is the only thing that grows in the wintertime, and it's not growing. And I filled that shit up completely with water. Dino, I don't know what that is. Directive 8. I've never even heard of that. Oh, my traps were down? Yeah, we'll check them here in a little bit. We're at the point now where we got plenty of food. we do got a lot of meat that's gonna go bad though, so we got to figure that out right now actually. Because I went out and I hunted all that damn meat and I had no way to preserve it. I got a little overzealous because we were starving. Well, you don't need fertilizer to grow. Fertilizer just speeds it up a little bit. It's not mandatory though. It just takes longer. But yeah, ours is still on 0. It hasn't grown at all. I don't know if it's bugged out because I planted it like 3 seasons ago and it just sat there. Probably just need to tear down the whole thing and put it back up. Ever thought about taking over that bandit mansion on the hill? I mean, I would have considered something like that at another point, but I'm so committed to this area now that like the place that we're staying at that like I just can't justify it. Where's the farmer, dude? Is it? Oh, there it is. Farm plot's ready, bro. Here you go. But now we can start growing our own food. Oh, you're always welcome here. All right, brother, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, infection treatment dude died, bro. Fuck. We took too long, chat. I didn't know it was a skill. Yeah, I didn't know it was a skill because I was trying to figure out how do we do the infection treatment. Dude's dead as fuck. It is what it is. He died. All right, let's sell some of this crap to the trader. 680, 1,000, 11. Look at all that. Look at all that, baby. $2,100. Boom. So, kind of stinks. And now we're going to swing up over to the location here for the mission. Get rid of all these old missions. So got the map cleaned up a bit. This guy's got a good fire going on here. They probably got some more quests for us too. Yep, right. Can't get that shit to delete. I think it's probably because I'm standing on it. All right, it's all good though. All right, let me see here. So let's go drop off this other. It looks like there is a new quest here to do. We'll mess with that later up. We're gonna head over here to this marker. And we are gonna have to fight our way through some zombies. This place had some infected when I rode past it. It's the substation. We didn't get hit with no snow really. We got like a couple inches and that was it. I ain't complaining, dude. We've been getting absolutely blasted this year, so we finally missed the snowstorm, dude. We got a bunny. Can I run it over with the... I'll just pop it with this. Dude, I'm the bunny popper 9000. I'm steady popping bunnies, bro. Oh. Got a little extra meat. Little extra meat. And we got another, well, I think it's getting dark out. Here it is. It's right across this way. Big fenced in area. 50 degrees in Miami. Bro, that's summertime up here, bro. It's been like... Oh, it's been mega cold here. All right, so we're gonna park the horse down here on the beach. We're gonna go in on foot. Horse should be fine over here on the shore. I mean, 50, I guess, in Miami is kind of crazy. That sounds pretty crazy, actually. Isn't that what it should be, though, for you guys? Down in Florida? I don't know how the hell that works. Healed his sticker. All right, so I don't know exactly where we have to go in this location. All I know is, okay, so I think it's this fenced-in area over here somewhere. Got a big guy right here. Oh. So when he peeks out, I'm gonna pop him in his shit. Like, my thing, Chad, you know how there's that whole, like, oh, yeah, you know, I'd never stab a man in the back as he's running away, like, or not even running. Like, I'm going to face him like, not me, Chad, I'm stabbing the fuck out your back, bro. Like, I'm literally getting your shit from the back always. Like, that's my number one way I'm getting your shit. I don't consider that no honor. I consider that strategy, right? That's strategy. So the double pockets is a skill. It's a skill. Yeah, it's not like something I'm wearing. No, yeah, all that honor shit out the window, dude. I'm getting that shit. Like, I'm not playing. Yeah, that's what I'm here to fix right now. It said something about getting the whole city's power online or some shit. We needed to find a bunch of parts that were scattered across the map. And we got those parts now, so we're going to try to... It might be in this building here that's sealed up. So we're going to have to clear the area. Yeah, electrical room's in here, so we got to break these open. Shit. Okay. I didn't bring anything to... I guess we could bang this shit out with my pickaxe. I guess. Let me eat this meat real quick. We'll just bang our way in. Now it's gonna obviously make some noise. Peel them. But the area is relatively clear. This place really wasn't that bad. Yeah, I got an energy drink on me. Yeah, we'll be able to. So somebody said even if you only drink 10% of it, you get the buff, right? Yep. That's crazy. So you can get 10 buffs out of one energy drink. There we go. And we're in there like swimwear, baby. That was quick and easy. Oh, I need batteries. Okay, so what is this? This is the power station, so we needed the circuit board, insulated cable, industrial fuel, fuse, fuel cell, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's go, dude. Let's see what else is in here. A rock. Yeah, so as soon as... What is this quest here? Yep, so let's get this turned on. So I'm not exactly sure what that just did, but we did it. We gotta go link back up with Caesar. Maybe he'll give us some more instruction. Bitch, if you don't jump over this see, jobby ass. How long does a POI stay clear? It depends on your zombie respawn setting. I think my zombies are set to 240 minutes for respawn. No, mine are on 120. I don't know why that got mine should be 240. I usually like it so it's about every stream. If I clear an area, it'll stay clear all stream. But yeah, you can make your shit go all the way up to like 295. That way, when you clear an area, it stays clear. Or you could turn zombie respawn off. But the only problem with that is then the zombies are just gone forever, like after you clear an area. But I found 240 for me to be a decent bit of time. Pretty much like I said, if I clear an area, it stays clear for my whole stream. That way you don't go in, spend a ton of resources clearing it, go do some other stuff, come back, and then it's completely swamped with zombies again. That's a bad feeling. You know, because you put in all that work, you invest all those resources, and then they just, boop, they're back. Okay, so now we can head back over to Caesar, kind of see what he has to say. My horse, let's get some food on the horse real quick. Yeah, State of Decay is a game that suffers pretty bad from zombies respawning. It got a little better with updates, but yeah, State of Decay is one of those games you could go into a town, clear it out of all the zombies, start doing some looting, go to your base, make your first drop, come back, and then it's all over. Just ran over salt? Where? Cap. This right here? That's not salt, that's... Is that salt? There's a fucking leaper there. SVT, how you been? It's good to see you, dude. Thank you for the 5 gifted. We'll have to come down here and clear that out. I do need salt though for the meat. The show. Yep, same thing for bandit respawns. You can tweak how long you want it to be. There's quite a few zombies over here. Yeah, we'll go hit during the daytime. It'll be easier to see. We will make. We definitely got to mine some nodes. We're slacking. I think I might go tier 2 on both of those walls just to make it look cool. Looks a little asymmetrical with the out that. I don't know. We'll see. It's boxed. We're sealed in at least. State of K3 is taking too long. Well, Anthony, a game could never take too long, dude. You know what I mean? Would you rather them rush it out and it be a piece of shit game that gets crushed because they did what they did with State of K3? You know what I mean? The game can't take too long. Now, the only time a game can really taking its time to come out is if the developers come out and they say, "Hey, we're releasing this game on January 1st." And then all of a sudden, you know, a few months before January 1st, everybody's excited. They're like, actually, we're delaying the game. It's not coming out till October. And then you're like, fuck, dude, I was so ready. Whatever. A couple months before October, actually, we're delaying it again. It's still not ready because that's what Dying Light 2 did. Dying Light 2, I think, delayed twice, 2 or 3 times. GTA 6. All of those games had release dates, and the State of Decay 3 has never had a release date, not even a release window. You know what I mean? So, it's like when people say it's taking too long, it's based off of what? Like, what is the time frame we're basing it taking too long off? Because there's no release date. It's all speculated release dates. You know what I mean? So it's like, I've had people, and then I think it's also speculation on how long the game's actually been in development, because people keep basing the game's development off of the first trailer, and the devs themselves have stated when that first trailer released, the game was like pen and paper. They were not really working on it. Think about when that trailer came out, and then all the stuff that came out in State of Decay 2 after, like Juggernaut Edition, Homecoming, you know, all that stuff. So a lot of people sit here and they think State of Decay 3 has been in hard production since 2020. And they're like, well, it's been 6 years. And it's like, I obviously we can't talk. We don't know exactly, but go and kind of look at when the dev team started shifting. If you go look through Undead Labs live streams, you can see it. You'll know when Undead Labs shifted from 2 to 3. You'll know when they shifted from 2 to 3, and then you can kind of see it. And I that time frame was more around like 2022 about 2022 timeframe is when that dev team shifted for real. So if you base it off that, the game's only really been in development for what, 4 years ish, 4 years, based off that time frame. But Reese, again, a lot of companies aren't gonna just talk about the game early on. They're not gonna keep people updated early on, because in game development, the one thing that you do, that game developers do when they are too open, is they end up shooting themselves in the foot. And what I mean by that is they say, hey guys, by the way, yeah, for State of Decay 3, we're gonna put in this new thing, right? And people are like, dude, that's so fucking cool. I can't wait. The devs start developing the game. They're working on it. That new thing, they're like, oh, fuck, guys. Actually, we're not going to be able to get to that right now. We're not going to be able to ship with this. So we'll kind of take that out. We'll put that on the back burner. We'll save that for an update after the game releases. Okay. And then game comes out and it doesn't have that new thing in it. People are like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? I thought you said this was going to be in it. And then people freak out. So the devs, they don't want to start talking until they know what is concrete, what they know will be in the game. Because if not, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. You promise things too early, then you can't keep those promises, and that's how you lose players. Like, look at the zombie deer, chat. Look at the zombie deer. People have been losing their mind because they're like, oh, we seen the zombie deer in the first. What the fuck? There's no zombie deers. Where's the deers at? Like it was in the first trailer, and then now people are holding them to that shit, like it's law. Like, no, you showed that in the trailer. It better be in the game. So at that point, it's like, yeah, of course, the dev's not going to talk about anything because the community is just so hardcore about that shit. Like, I'm not, until they know the game is in a spot they want it and what they're going to show is what you're going to get, you're not going to hear shit, dude. Yeah. That's just how it is. That's the toxic gaming community has created an environment for developers where they have no wiggle room. You know what I mean? They don't have, there's no leeway. There's no nothing. It's a fucking cutthroat world, and people literally kill games like that. So you gotta tiptoe, man. You gotta. If not, you could lose your whole livelihood. You could lose your whole game. They can say how far they are in production. I mean, what does it matter? Like, how do you know? Like, you know what I mean? They don't know because they're still actively developing. You know what I mean? Like, if you're actively doing something, again, if they say we're 80% in production, like, oh yeah, you know, we're probably like 80%. And then they run into issues, which happens all the time. Look at GTA 6. They say we're about 80%. People will, boom, that's it. The dev said they're about 80% in through the game. And that's it. They hone in on that and they will never let it go. So then once the Undead Labs locks into that 80%, then they run into issues. And then they're like, fuck, dude, actually, this is going to take us like another 6 months. This is going to be longer than we expected. Then players are going to be like, bro, you said you were 80%. Like, what do you mean? You said you were almost done. What the fuck are you doing? Like, come on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so at that point, they're not going to say nothing, dude. Like, they haven't said anything. Look at people already being like, oh, what the fuck, bro? This game's taking too long. What do y'all do? Like, now imagine if they spoke publicly about it. Like, it's just, there's too much risk for them to come out and say something, and then people are going to hold it against them. So at that point, yeah, they're just going to shut the fuck up. They're going to do their job. When they know shit's good, then they'll start talking about it. But yeah, and now you're starting to see that behavior across the whole gaming industry. Like, back in the day, devs used to be mad transparent about games. Like, they would tell you everything. They'd damn near walk you through the fucking development process. You know what I mean? But yeah, studios don't do that shit anymore, dude. Like, they don't do that shit because they get torn apart. People start insulting the game before it's even done. They start, you know, arguing features. Oh, well, why is this in the game? Why isn't this in the game? You know, and then they try to kill the game before it even comes out because the feature they wanted isn't in it. You know what I mean? So that's why, you know, we're in the current situation that we are. I know it's annoying. You know what I mean? And, you know, I wish you guys did know more, but all I can say is they're working on the game, and that's it. And especially with all the BS going on with Microsoft, well, they have to drop a trailer for investors, Reese. Like, they have to drop a trailer to build hype. Every game in the history of ever has dropped announcement trailers. Gears of War dropped an announcement trailer for E-Day. Like every game in the history of ever has dropped trailers without release dates, just kind of announcement trailers. That's what they're called. They're like, hey, we're developing this game, and that's it. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, that's just what happens. People are just impatient. That's all it comes down to, is people are just entitled and impatient at the end of the day. Yo, like the shadow drop for Oblivion Remaster? Clutch. Yeah, that shit caught me off guard, dude. I didn't even expect that. That shit came out of nowhere. Yeah, people nowadays, it's just the impatience that people have is wild. They want it now, and that's it. And then they bitch when it's half-baked. They sit there, they cry about it, they bitch about it, then they get it because they put so much pressure on the person, then they get it early, then they bitch that it's not finished, and then they stop playing the game. Oh no, Anthony, it's all good. It's good conversation, man. Yeah, Reese, again, like I said, I'm under NDA, so there's certain things I just can't say. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that's Undead Labs' place to talk to you guys about everything. All I can say, man, is like everything that has happened with the development of State of Decay 3 has happened for a reason, okay? If there's a trailer that came out, it's because somebody said, hey, you need to put this trailer out. Like, you know what I mean? That type of stuff. Like, Undead Labs is owned by Microsoft. If Microsoft says, hey, we want a trailer for State of Decay 3 at the next upcoming Game Awards, guess what Undead Labs has to do? Whether they want to or not. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's not as cut and dry as people think. Like, they have investors. Microsoft has investors. They have to compete. They want their game shows to be competitive. They want to get people excited. They want people to buy Xboxes. They want people to buy Game Pass. So Xbox has to keep that hype going, especially because Bethesda, Microsoft is having a really bad time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain stuff that happens that consumers don't see. You know what I mean? The consumers don't see it from a consumer standpoint, but from a business, an investor, a developer, producer standpoint, it's something that, you know, that we don't see. Like that's pretty much all I can say about that. Dusty, my boy, thank you so much for the raid, man. I appreciate it, bro. How you doing tonight? All right, so we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. I was able to go out. I do need to cook up this meat, though, before this shit goes bad. Yeah, like Fable. Fable was one that caught me off guard because, yeah, they announced it, and then Fable just disappeared for, what, 3 years? Never heard nothing. And I was like, bro, what the fuck happened, you know? Some people are claiming that the game was developed a certain way and then they had to go back and change it. That's what the whole rumor is. It's like, oh, the game was super woke and this and that. So the devs went back and changed a bunch of, who knows? I mean, maybe, like, who knows what actually happened, but that shit disappeared. Yep. I remember I went to Undead Labs when I went to the lab that summer. I was trying to get information about Fable and stuff with the game show, and I expected to see something, and then yeah, and that was years ago, man. Fable just fell off the fucking map. That shit fell off the map. Chat, we also need to get a dog. I really, really want to get a dog. I just don't know where the hell to go to find one, bro. We have not found one yet. It's been quite frustrating, actually. I want to try Windrose. Yeah, I was watching Cryptic and Calvin playing it a little bit, and it actually looked pretty good. Like the ship controls and shit from the third person view, like that shit looked good. It looked a lot like Black Flag. It looked way better than what the hell was that Ubisoft one that came out there, Dead Sails, or what the hell was that game called? That shit was so ass. Black Flag or Black, what the hell was that damn game called? That's gonna bother me. What was that Ubisoft game that dropped there, the pirate one that was horrible? Something Sales, Skull and Bones. Yeah, that game was not good. Yeah, this looks a lot better than that. That new Fable game looks sick. Yeah, I ain't gonna go lie. I thought Fable looked cool. There was people that were talking shit about it, talking shit about the combat and stuff. Bro, listen, guys. This is the end of the gameplay anyways, guys. So if you guys were just tuning in for the gameplay, I'm gonna chit chat here for a few minutes, and then we're gonna be off for the night. But yeah, I watched that trailer for Fable, and I thought it looked awesome. Like the combat looked awesome, and then people are sitting here, you know, oh, that shit looked horrible. And I'm like, compared to what? Compared to what? Because I've played Fable 1. The combat was awesome. I loved Fable 1's combat, but it was still old and dated. Fable 2's combat, dog shit. Fable 3's combat, even more dog shit. Like you couldn't even die in Fable 3. So Fable 2 and 3's combat, absolute dog shit. Okay. So when you're saying this new Fable game's combat looks like shit compared to what? Because 2 out of the 3 Fable games I've seen, the combat's dog shit. Actual shit. Fable 1's combat was so good. Fable 2, they simplified it so fucking much. They took out like everything, and it felt horrible compared to the first game. And then the third game, but yeah, that shit looked nice though. I definitely thought it looked cool. The only thing I was kind of doubting was the armor system in that shit. That shit looked horrible. I'm like, dude, I hope there's like cool armor like Fable 1, because the armor in Fable 2 I thought was pretty horrible compared to the first game too. Like in Fable 1 you could get like the full-blown armor sets and shit. Like, this shit was dope. I don't really, but yeah, like Fable 2 had like the clothing. I didn't really like it. But all the shit they showed for the new Fable, I wasn't really feeling the armor either. I'm like, dude, I really hope the armor looks better than this shit. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I think Fable 1 is great game. Fable 2 has a great story, and great, like the world is really cool in Fable 2, but the combat, they stripped just way too much out the combat for me. And that's what ruined Fable 2 for me personally. But the rest of the game was dope. I actually think like if you took Fable 1's combat and like how that whole thing was set up and then put that in Fable 2's world, Fable 2 would have been the greatest game of all time, like easily the greatest Fable. But yeah, they simplified the combat way too much for me in Fable 2. I felt like it was a joke. But yeah, then they had like the marriage and shit like that. But I think the armor in Fable 4, the new Fable remake, looked pretty horrible. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe they got cool ass armor sets. But yeah, it looked good, man. It did look good. So that's why I'm sitting here when people are saying like the new Fable or whatever, the combat and this looked horrible. I'm like, bro, what are y'all comparing this shit to? Because I don't fucking know. Are you trying to compare it to like Dark Souls or something like that? Like, what are we doing? No, I had fun today. I feel like we made some good progress today in this episode, Chad. We made some solid ass progress. Bases getting put together. We got some more storages. Food's in a better situation. We're actually able to get some hunting in. The power station's on, so we're gonna go talk to Caesar. We're gonna see what that leads us to. Also, we got the key card for that bunker, so we got to go figure out what components we need to get inside that bunker. And yeah, then we got to swing by our tower. We got to get that power back up so we can get our airdrops flowing again. And then, yeah, this has been awesome though, guys. I think that's why this game is so easy to play now, because there's just so much to do in it. You know what I mean? Like there's and this is what I was talking about before, like what these sandbox survival games need. It doesn't need a super crazy sprawling story with lore and NPC characters with memorable. It doesn't need none of that. Like we really don't need that in these sandbox survival games, but all they need is just a little bit of direction, a little carrot at the end of the stick to kind of keep you going, give you a reason to explore the map other than looting and surviving. That's it. You know what I mean? Like these little missions, they're not even that crazy, but it gives you something to do in the world other than loot and shoot zombies. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think they did a really, really great job with 1.0. The new areas on the map are so freaking dope. I didn't get to the guy in time to get him the treatment. Yeah, he ended up dying. Unfortunately, that sucked. But now I know, you know what I mean? And for those of you guys who are early on in your playthroughs and you haven't met that dude yet, make sure you research. So the infection treatment is locked behind the health. It's in the health tree. So you got to go and unlock the health tree and then unlock the infection treatment. Yeah. So if I would have known, because I was trying to figure, I thought it was a blueprint or something I had to find in a POI. I didn't know it was tied to the skill system, unfortunately. So he ended up dying. It is what it is, but we tried. But yeah, guys, I want to say thank you so much again, though, for hanging out tonight. I really do appreciate it. We got mad views today. Fuck, that's crazy. Chat, you know how many views we got on the stream now? 87,876. The fuck? This shit got me looking like a big YouTuber today. Chat, all together, I got almost 200,000 views today. In one day. That's crazy, bro. What the fuck? 200,000 views in one day. Dusty. That's crazy, bro. I ain't never seen the views like this before. Today was a lot different than usually I have a high CCV, like concurrent viewers will have a high number, but my views are kind of still low. Today, we had a lot of viewers and we had a lot of views. So that was a lot different than what we're used to seeing. I've never seen 90,000 views on a stream before. The most we ever had was on the day before, and I finished that stream with 67,000. And that was my biggest live stream I ever had in my entire career. Yeah, we finished that stream. And it was long as fuck, too. That was a long-ass stream. And it was a brand new game. And yeah, we finished that stream with 67,000 views. And today I had 2 streams end with one over 90 and this one almost 90. That's crazy work. I appreciate y'all. For real, man. That's crazy support. That's crazy love. Make sure you guys smash that like button on your way out. Make sure you guys smash that like button. It helps out. Drop some comments. I don't even care if it's a period, a dot, an exclamation point, an emoji. When y'all drop the comments and shit, that helps out a ton. Godless. It depends on who it is. I don't generally just raid random people I don't know, only because I don't know the person. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that person is anybody bad or anybody weird or anybody I wouldn't raid. I would just have to know who he was. And because I've had instances in the past where I've raided people and the motherfuckers are kind of like, you know what I mean? And then if I raid somebody and they're fucking a weirdo or some like, you know, like a weirdo type shit, that now I'm tied to that. I'm linked to that. I'm associated with that. So that's why I don't generally raid anybody I don't know. And that, and also it's hard for me to find small YouTubers. Like they don't show up on my fucking thing. I don't know if it's because I'm verified. When you're a verified YouTuber, it's a little bit different. I can't just like do things that I want to do a lot of the times. I want to still stream on Twitch. Right now, we don't. My internet can barely handle handle what we're trying to do right now. Just YouTube. So we haven't had the bandwidth to stream over on over on Twitch. I had to stop that over the summer. Yeah, I don't even see this person rolling. I can't even find them on YouTube. I typed their name in, everything. I don't even see them. I don't even see them. So if I go to lives, cyberpunk, and then I click on live. Roland game. Oh, I know Roland. I know that. I know Roland. I think he's in my Discord. Yeah, I know him. Resident Evil 9 drops in like 4 days. In like 4 days, dude. Let's go paste. So Roland needs to go into his community settings and turn on allow raids, or I can't raid him. He has his locked. He has his raids locked. But yeah, tomorrow, guys. What the hell are we doing tomorrow? Yo, what are we doing tomorrow, chat? I don't even know. What are we playing tomorrow? What did we play yesterday? Oh, we did High on Life and Arc, and we might be done with both. Yo, chat, we got some game openings, dude. I'm gonna do some research tonight. Chat, we might be playing some cool shit tomorrow. I don't even know what we're doing. I don't know. Roland's locked the fuck in right now, chat. Like he ain't even reading the chat. He's so fucking locked in. I know that. He's locked in. I'm trying to get him. Ugh. Chat, he doesn't believe it's me. He doesn't believe it's me. All right. Yeah, you gotta like, so especially people who don't know how it works, like, because you don't know like that it's a setting that you can even turn on and off. So yeah, it catches people off guard. You, oh, all right. I think he's trying. I'm trying to find it for him. I don't know where the fuck it is. Yeah, we're gonna be playing some new games tomorrow, chat. I got an idea. One of them might just be like a meme. Okay. One of them might be like a meme. Um, okay, I found it. Settings. Whoop. Oh. All right, so he did it, chat. All right, now let me see if I can find him. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Nah, Dusty rated me. Dusty rated me. All right, let me see. So now I'm gonna go in stream settings, edit. Yeah, Dusty rated me. Boom. There, I got him. Got him. All right, so we're gonna go bless Roland. But yeah, I want to say thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I'm gonna put together something tomorrow. Might be one of the first stream we do. Might be a little one-off. Gonna be something funny. I think it's gonna be funny at least. It might even be cool. I don't know. We'll see. But we're gonna check that out. But yeah, we're gonna go over. Roland's playing some Cyberpunk, one of my favorite games of all fucking time. So it's such a good game. And then yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, tomorrow I will have some new stuff for you guys. It's gonna be a good day. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. Tomorrow's gonna be fun, guys. I'm gonna make it. So if you guys are interested in having a good time, tomorrow's gonna be a good day. All right, but make sure you smash that like button, drop some comments, okay? I got this. No problem, brother, man. Of course, dude. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Suck it down, chat. Suck it down.